Was he coming off a huge win last night? Again, you're going up against a team that's also fighting for a playoff spot. How do you just kind of keep this momentum going against Columbus?
Yeah, I mean, we're playing desperate teams in similar situations. Well, it's actually good for us. You just got to be ready for every game. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of leeway to go right now, so every game's important. Every period, what I like is the resolve and the no quit. Whatever happens, whether it's a bad period or lack of execution for a short period of time, we're regaining it fairly quickly, and that helps you. So, and obviously, we're getting really good goaltending.
Obviously, we've talked a lot about adversity this year. Again, you lose Pettersson and Hoglander, but the team's still grabbing these wins and stepping up in their absence. What have you seen from them?
Yeah, I think grabbing some young guys up, playing helps. The veteran guys are holding it together. You can't say enough about that. I think our defense, for the main part, is a strength of our team where we can hold the fort. And we're getting some timely goals from some guys. It doesn't matter who it is. We're chipping in. Like last game, we got some guys stepping up for us. So yeah, this time of year, you need everybody.
Obviously, not the first guy to get to do it. Kiefer Sherwood get to playing in front of his hometown. What kind of boost does that give a guy?
Yeah, I think it's really important. It's fun for the guy. Family, cousins, the whole extended family, and he's played really well for us, and I think it's nice to celebrate with his family. Sure, they'll have a nice dinner and stuff like that, but I think it's important that guys get to be with their families, especially in their hometowns.
What about the level of excitement to get to play in front of your hometown?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's always a special place coming back to Columbus, and Columbus is a pretty tight-knit community and on the rise still. So it's cool to always come back and see familiar faces, and anything to help the hockey community here is always a privilege and a blessing.
Who will be in the crowd tomorrow for you?
Still sorting out. My parents are actually flying in. Have a couple old coaches, family and friends. Just a mixture of. I think it'll be more than the last few years, though.
Again, you have another game where you're going up against a team that both of you are fighting for a playoff spot. So just talk about what kind of game we can expect tomorrow against Columbus.
Probably two desperate teams. It's going to be feisty and from puck drop, I think both teams are going to be trying to establish themselves. But we got to be the more desperate team and be the more urgent team from the get-go. And I think these are the games that we look forward to down the stretch. Like, these are why you play the game. We got to keep scratching and clawing for every point that we can get.
Aiden Celebrini, Macklin's brother, banks it in!
The bongo anthem threw us off a little bit in the first.
We want to prove people wrong, but we want to prove ourselves right. It's a lot better than Vancouver, I'll tell you that for free.
Playoffs? The Joker says to Batman, this is what happens when an immovable force meets an unmovable object.
An unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Did he stick twirl?
Before he got the puck.
Yeah, we might have to have a chat with him about that.
Unfortunately, we've been on the wrong side of things as of late, so tonight's a good night to turn things around.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.